So you've been working on raising your vibration, and you still find yourself trapped in negative energy. Here are 3 ways to stop negative energy, instantly, fast, so that you can manifest what you desire most using the law of attraction. Hi everyone, Robert Zink, Miracle Mentor and Alchemy Life Coach, and today we are soaring high, like a big beautiful eagle, and we're always flying in the direction of your dreams and goals. Reminder to subscribe, click the bell icon because we're here all the time helping you to empower your life with the law of attraction. High Flyers, here's a little reminder that we are giving away a new ebook every Friday, and this week we are giving away Clearing Your Energy Field. It's phenomenal. Clearing Your Energy Field. It's a simple little book, but it's going to help you in so many ways. You can get it free. Simply go to the description of this video and we'll have the URL waiting for you right there. So High Flyers, this video is about helping you raise your vibration, but what it's really doing is it's showing you 3 primary ways that you may be sabotaging yourself and lowering your vibration. So number 1, here's what you want to do. This is so important. It's critical. Focus on what you have. So many, the whole world seems to be focusing on what they don't have. And when you see someone that is just constantly focused on what they don't have in life, I don't have a relationship, I don't have enough money, I don't have a car that drives very well, I don't have enough, you tend to stay in that energy. That's some real downer negative energy, and that will keep you trapped, almost handcuffed. And when you're handcuffed, you can't manifest what you deeply desire. You're trapped. You're like a prisoner of your own negative energy. So High Flyers, when we focus on lack, what we don't have, that's what we attract. Remember the universe, very simple. Giant mirror. It's like a giant mirror. And whatever you put out to this giant mirror, it reflects it exactly the same back to you. So if you're focused on lack, on what you don't have, that's what you're receiving back, and that's why you're staying stuck, and that's why you are completely trapped in negative energy. One of the ways to get out of that trap is to focus on gratitude, and that means a gratitude journal, maybe 3 times a week or every evening before you go to bed, and reading that gratitude journal on a regular basis. I like to do my gratitude journal work in the morning and then read it in the evening. And I read everything. I go back years and read what I was grateful for at that point in time. Just make it a habit, because when you're in a state of gratitude, everything in your energy field, in your vibratory energy field, begins to change, because you're literally shifting frequencies. And so you're no longer focused on what you don't have. You're focused on all the things that are coming your way, all the things that have come your way, all the things that will come your way. And as you're focused on that, High Flyers, guess what? You start to attract more of the same. That's how it works. High Flyers, it reminds me of the story of the man who was complaining that he had no shoes until he met a man that had no feet. That immediately shifted his paradigm. And by having that massive inner paradigm shift, he was immediately catapulted into a state of gratitude. That's where you want to be. That's where you do your best attracting. Whatever you want, relationship, love, happiness, new money, new car, old car, big house, whatever it is. when you're in a state of gratitude and love, that's when you attract the most. Number 2, high flyers, is to focus on what can be rather than what is. We spend too much of our time focusing on what is, and we believe that that is our reality. That's only your reality for this moment. That's only your reality for right now. But your reality has the potential to change at any given moment. And I think it's important you understand that. You are creator of your own reality. So if the reality out there isn't what you like, don't focus on it. That just attracts more of it. Focus on a new reality. You are co-creator of your own reality. And by remembering that and repeating that to yourself, you start to think, okay, I don't like this reality. What about if I create this reality? And you start to see it in your mind and feel it in your body. And your energy field expresses it to the universe. And that's what you begin to attract. Focus on what can be versus on what is. So number 3 is where we get into a little bit of quantum physics and we start talking about multiple timelines. And I've given you my experience on multiple timelines in several videos, and I'll continue to do that. But I believe most of us are shifting timelines as we make decisions, good or bad. And so if you are not on the timeline that inspires you, makes you feel alive, then why not create a new timeline? There are an infinite number of timelines. Simply create a doorway to the timeline that you choose to live. So high flyers, if there's an infinite number of timelines, which one do you want to live? How about the one where you're in a great relationship and everything is perfect? How about the one where you're driving a new car? How about the one where you're taking dream vacations? How about the one where your career is skyrocketing, what we call success? What timeline do you want? Pick a timeline. It's there. Choose it. See it. And here's the key. Select the timeline that you desire to live. Literally visit that timeline in your imagination and say, well, this is how my life is on this timeline. And then start drawing the various qualities from that timeline into your present timeline. What you're doing is you're creating a quantum shift, and it happens slowly. So for a while, your life may seem a little blurry, like, I don't know if I'm in this timeline, I don't know if I'm in this timeline. You may be in the middle. But as you begin to draw a picture in your mind and pull that timeline into your mind, and as you begin to emotionalize it and feel it and express it as if it were real now. Oh, that's so important. As if it were real this very moment. As you begin to do that, all of a sudden, one day you get out of bed and you go, what the hell? What happened to me? Did I just do a quantum shift? I'm in a different timeline. People are treating me different. My relationship is different. My finances are changing. Everything is moving to a new reality because I've drawn that reality into my life right now. High flyers, you don't need to stay stuck. You don't need to stay in a negative reality. By the way, you can claim your 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy life coaching. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com, and here's some other videos to help you on your journey.